What is going on? We are here doing a feature on a local Fair Oaks business, and I'm here with my good friend Katie, and we are at J. Hilburn.
Yeah.
It's a custom clothing studio.
Yeah.
And gosh, I just actually got fitted. So we did a blazer, a dress shirt. You have a really cool kind of, I call it dress slash casual. I'll let you tell them a little bit more about that. And some chino stretch pants. And so when I come in here, you look at it from outside and you think, this is just completely dress. However, I mean, you've got golf shirts, you've got shorts, you've got kind of a little bit of everything. So I don't want to take her thunder away. So I'm going to pass the mic and just let her talk a little bit about the business and really why she started, what you can expect when you come into J. Hilburn.
Okay, awesome. Thanks. I'm glad you're here. So I am a custom menswear stylist. So I meet with guys, get their measurements, figure out what custom means to them. Some people like it tighter, some people like more room, and that's what's custom about it. Probably what drew me to the business is that I'm a people person and I'm a problem solver. So just the idea that every person is different to me. They are coming from a different place. They have different goals or problems they need solved. So sometimes it's convenience. It's having their measurements on profile, being able to order items easily. Sometimes it's fit, someone who's 5'4", someone who's 6'5", where they literally can't find clothes that fit. And then other people, it's style. Either they want to look dialed and look the best of the best, or they need help with that, where they really struggle with putting things together.
Well, I'm literally a size, what we do the shoulders, it was 52, right?
Yeah, 52.
And I have challenges going into different stores and getting size. So custom's what works well for me.
Right. And I think everyone's experienced sizing inconsistencies. I hear about it every day. Like, I went and ordered that pant or shirt elsewhere. I went back to get more and everything had changed. Either their sizing profile changed or where they produced it changed. So everyone has a frustration around shopping, whether it has to do with not liking it or not wanting to try items on. So, I get to be the Disney World of clothing because you come in, you get sized, we confirm kind of the fit you're looking for, and then anytime you order through me, the clothes show up and they fit how you want it to fit.
Yeah, what I really like too about it is you mentioned that I have 3 months to make sure that it fits and come back in if it needs some adjustments. So a lot of places, you literally have 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I put it in my closet.
Right.
Maybe worn it maybe once or kind of was like, and then all of a sudden it doesn't fit. So I love the length of time that you have to be able to make sure it fits. And also too, kind of going back to your problem solving, is you introduced me some new stuff today that I wouldn't have necessarily even knew about. That was awesome.
Yeah. And so J. Hilburn has an awesome fit guarantee. I love it because it gives me the opportunity to extend it to you, and new clients love it because they're like, I don't know, how's it going to come in? Because even when you're trying on samples, it's not your clothes yet. So once you get the items, you literally have 3 months to decide, do you like it? Do you wear it, wash it? You want to make some changes? All of that is covered. So it's pretty sweet. And I think in reference to items you may not have been expecting, I think what's really different about us is we're not just dress shirts and suits. We're anything from a custom t-shirt and jeans all the way to a tuxedo. So when my clients are coming here, I'm going, what are you wearing? Like, one of the funniest things that happens all the time is a guy will come in and say, hey, I need a suit. And I'm like, do you? And by the end, a lot of times they're not wearing a suit. They just think they needed to have one. But then we kind of figure out, no, what I need is a sport coat with chinos that I could dress up, with a stretch shirt or a button-down shirt, and something that I could wear with a fitted t-shirt. So the fact that I can do it all is so clutch, because I call it California casual, where it's like, that's California, that you look casual, but you look put together, and that you're not trying too hard. So I can really do that across the board.
And if you think about it too, I mean, suits are great. I love suits. I love sports coats. And obviously I'm kind of in my cash today, but it really, the style perspectives have changed quite a bit, right? Going with a more relaxed fit, with the nice jacket that you're going to have, the shirt underneath, even untucked underneath the jacket, all the things.
Yeah, and I think the reality is, fit is king, because whether you're a casual guy or whether you're more the type to get dressy, it's really about the clothes fitting. So when I see someone walk in the room, or when I'm walking through the airport and seeing everyone of every type, what I notice is when someone's wearing clothes that fit, no matter their size. So that's what stands out to me.
Yeah.
And whether it's the t-shirt and jeans or up to the suit, but yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it fits, right?
Yeah.
Most of my stuff is not. I still a Levi's guy, right?
Yeah.
So, and they fit great. It's just not a custom fit.
Yes.
So when someone comes in here, you mention, and one thing I noticed too is a lot of these places you think you're gonna pay exorbitant amounts for a custom job, but I literally came in and paid the same amount I would have paid probably at a Macy's, at a just a department store. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so, historically, Hilburn is direct to consumer in the sense that you're, working with a stylist. You're not going to a true storefront. This is a stylist studio where it's almost like a hair salon where we each have a station and we're working with you. But it's direct to consumer where you're not paying for the overhead of a storefront and other things. And your item isn't made until it's ordered, so there's no waste or inventory for us. So we pass that on to you. So our shirts start at $128, our casual pants at $148, and our suits start at $700.
Right.
So yeah, the number one reason why people don't work with me is they assume it's too expensive. And custom isn't for the elite, it's for everyone. And, for all different reasons, people might just have one or two go-to outfits when they work with me, or they might have a suit and sport coat or their whole wardrobe, so there's really a nice range. But like the everyday outfits, you're talking about pieces that are $128 to $168. So oftentimes you might spend $1,000 and think you're just getting a sport coat. Most of my clients are going to get a sport coat, 2 shirts, and a pair of pants for $1,000. So
yeah, that's actually what I got today, right?
I know.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. What else? This is nice too.
Yeah.
This is what I like as well.
Okay.
I don't like shopping.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Right.
Not
You
a
are not
fan.
alone.
No, not a fan of going in
Yep.
and spending an exorbitant amount of times. The cool thing I like too, which is nice, is once you have my sizes, assuming no
Yes.
massive weight
Correct.
loss,
Yeah.
I can call you up
Literally.
and say, hey, what do you think I should get? Or do you have this shirt?
Yes.
Can you order it for
Yes.
me?
Yeah.
And I don't have to come in,
I
which
know.
is kind of cool.
I know. It's really cool. So really that first experience, the measurement, the fitting, is all about having that conversation about fit and preferences. And then, that's what my clients almost underestimate until it's happening to them. Once you've confirmed your fit and your pattern is set, even if we update it, then all I am is a text away. So if the most common things, I got invited to speak. I'm going to a work event. I got invited to a wedding or a trip I wasn't planning on. You text me and go, oh my God, I just got invited to a wedding in Mexico or Hawaii, or I'm going to a cruise in Croatia. And I'm like, okay, let's get these 2 shirts and a pair of pants. Boom, send it over to you. You go, looks good, and off we go. And our items come in 2 to 4 weeks. So I do always teach my clients, okay, you have to, once you get invited to something, you tell your spouse, then you tell me. So I help you plan ahead, but the reality is I'm just a text away.
So it's not, I can't call you tomorrow. and
Right.
get some-
Yeah. No.
So, and then the other thing too is just that convenience piece for busy
Correct.
people
Yeah.
who are on the run, who need
Yeah.
to pick some things up, and it's good value. It really
Right.
is.
It really is. And the thing is, a lot of guys say this all the time, and even wives tell me this, is like, oh, my husband's that type, or once he finds something, he buys 10 of them. I'm like, yep, well, welcome to my world, because the cool thing is it's confirmed, the fit, the fabric that you like. You just turn around and go, okay, I want 5 more. One of my clients, he gets 10 white t-shirts and 10 black t-shirts every year, where it's just on order, but it's custom fit to him. But that's his thing. Everyone gets what they want, but you can ultimately order however much you want when you need it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. How would they get a hold of you?
So I'm in Fair Oaks Village, but the best way to reach me is by phone, email, or Instagram. I'm very active on Instagram at Men's Style by Katie. Katie Cantrell, and that's probably the best way to reach me. Or if you jump on any of my links, you'll see I have a Calendly to have an interest call. I love doing an interest call because a lot of times custom is intimidating, and I want to be very accessible to people and help people believe they can do it too. So I often jump on a quick 5-minute phone call that would be like our conversation right now. Hey, this is what to expect. This is how it's going to work. The time frame, the pricing. Are you down? Let's go.
Yeah.
And then the next question is, when do you want to do it? So.
And I can attest, she is incredible at follow-up.
I am the queen of follow-up.
She is. But it's not that. It's just, hey, I have an opening this week. You around?
Yeah.
It took me a while to get in here, but I did, and I'm glad I did. So I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Jay Hilburn and Katie will take great care of you.
Absolutely.
So thank y'all.